open yourself up to go on this journey, to give yourself this time and space to just let yourself be right here, right where you are. And right now I'm going to set an invitation to you to just create this space and time for a bit of personal expansion. We're going to do some reflecting in a deep and meaningful way. And I want to start by having you reflect for a moment on what abundance means in your life at this very moment. And then I want you to open yourself up to perhaps feel a shift, a change in perspective around how we're viewing abundance altogether. But it's not for me to say, because this is all about you. Each and every meditation shouldn't be based on anyone else's experiences or expectations. This is about you. So again, get yourself in that space and open yourself up to perhaps experience something different. A fresh perspective. So as we begin and you rest there with your eyes closed, I want you to think about the position of your hands. And I wonder if you could shift them from whatever position they're in and have your palms facing upward just a little bit. And let your forefinger and your thumb connect. Just touch and feel. And there's an energy there. There's a circle there. And just let it rest there. If it's uncomfortable, let it go. But if not, just keep your hands in that position. And then think about how you're sitting or lying down. And let yourself truly get comfortable to let go. And allow yourself to honor all that it took for you to show up in this moment, in this space, to practice. And spend a moment and just feel how your breath is flowing in and out. Notice it's effortless. Notice that effortless abundance, that constant flow. Just honor that for a moment. That flow that's been with you your whole life. That flow that will be with you all your days ahead. And then allow yourself to honor the presence that you've chosen to create for yourself. And respect that there may be a shift. As we go through this session, open yourself up to the fact that I'm simply the guide. I'm going to say the words. And just allow the words to be what they are. To mean what they mean to you. And in meditation, it's not just about listening. It's about paying attention to what stirs inside of you, to what comes up. The way I love to teach meditation is that it's not just a practice of sitting. It's a practice of finding and connecting and becoming intentional. It's about waking up to your life and moving through it with intention. as you sit here breathing again, always breathing. Just allow yourself this space and this time. This time to connect with yourself. The world and your to-do list and all the things that you've immersed yourself in that will be waiting for you. They'll be there waiting when we're finished. Recognize that we devote so much time to all the other dimensions of our life. How would it be if you just let yourself be? To immerse yourself for just a little bit in the reality of simply being. Letting go of all those expectations and judgments and imaginings that make up so much of our life. But allowing yourself to come in and connect to the incredible design of the greatness of your life. As we go on this journey together, just let go of what you need to let go of. And just invite in what it is you want to bring in. Thoughts will come and go. That monkey chatter will try to distract you. But just be gentle. Allow those thoughts to drift away and just keep coming back to your center, to your purpose, to your breath, your intention, and the words. This is a meditation of questions. An invitation for you to meditate on what immediately comes to your mind from the words that are said. Notice your thoughts. Notice the reactions to what is said and the questions that are asked. Notice the things that resonate with you or even challenge you. The questions may come up that you might want to reflect on at a deeper level later. But right now, just notice what the words, what the space creates for you. And we start. Again, thinking about the word abundance. Abundance in our life is the existence of infinite possibilities. It's the reality that we have resources upon resources as we move through our life. That every day there are opportunities. That each and every one of us are surrounded by comfort and love, vision, expansion, kindness, generosity, respect. Each and every day we're surrounded by the flow of all of those things and more from our lives as we move through them. We tend to grasp onto certain things instead of open ourselves up to be surrounded by everything. Right now, just allow yourself to honor the presence of abundance, to receive, to accept, to notice what you're being given. Abundance. How does it feel? If there are doubts in your mind, is there any anxiety that comes up when you think of that word? What are the little hidden messages? What does abundance mean to you? I wonder if you could see how it would change if we put the word abundance before other words. Think about how these things feel to you. Abundant love. Abundant health. Abundant wellness. Abundant wealth. Abundant pleasure. Abundant opportunities. Abundant vision. Abundant creativity. Abundant rest. Abundant time. Abundant kindness. Abundant forgiveness. Abundant equality. How would you respond if all of your abundant desires were filled? How would it feel if you truly let go of the feeling that you need something to be happy? What would it feel like if you truly connected to the abundance of your life? Not just money, not just things, not just people. Everything. We live in a time of abundance. How would it feel if you truly shifted your focus? How would your life be different if you allowed gratitude to show up for the abundance that you have? And what's stopping you? I want you to just reflect beneath the surface and ask yourself if you truly see the abundance that's all around you. And then what about the abundance within you? Who amongst us doesn't focus on all the things that are wrong with themselves? Who amongst us doesn't focus on our shortcomings rather than our abundance? Where do you think scarcity is taking residence up in your life? in your mind, in your heart. I wonder if you could just let that go. What if you weren't attached to scarcity? What if each and every day you woke up and focused on all that you had? The opposite of how most people move through their life. The energy in the breath, the light in the air. To live a life of abundance is freedom. To embrace that openness, the fact that our life is ever expanding. You just have to open yourself up to receive all the gifts, and to see that those gifts don't always show up in a package. Sometimes it's a gift of the sunrise, or the waves on the beach, or friendship. Sometimes it's in our memories. Sometimes it's the memories of the people that we love that we carry in our heart. We have the ability to switch our mind from this sense that there's something missing, to understand we are surrounded with abundance. Open yourself up to feel it, creating some space to let it come in. We have to let ourselves move away from the ego mind that's always striving and wanting more, and settle down in that heart-centered mind that's always focused on what we have. And the heart wants us to share it. Allow that to inspire you to move into this experience of abundance, to move through your life based from your soul and not your ego, to choose to design a structure of peace, and to walk on this journey feeling free. The universe, the divine, the earth and all of nature, everything around us is expanding. All the energy around us is working significantly and abundantly. Everything in life is about growth and movement. What if we truly embrace this abundance? It's so easy to just notice your breath and feel it flowing. It's so amazing if we focus on what's truly important. It's so amazing if we shift our perspective. And instead of thinking there's not enough time in the day, we focus on how much time we have each and every day to move through our life with intention, to open our heart and see each and every day we have an abundance of love to give, of kindness to share, of forgiveness to offer. Each and every day we can walk in a feeling of compassion. And each and every morning when we open our eyes, we should be filled with hope rather than angst. We tend to focus on the abundance of distractions. We tend to focus on the people who have the loudest, most angry voices. But beneath all that, there's light. There's hope. The world is gentle and accepting. Amongst all the people in the world, most people are kind. There's an abundance of love. So I wonder if now you can set an intention for this day and attach it to abundance. What do you want to see more of in this day? In your day? And how are you going to move through this day? Aligned with the intention. As you think of the words of the intention, notice how it feels. Imagine how it would make your day better. Allow yourself to look ahead just a little bit to when you get to the end of this day and you look back on it and you ask yourself, did you live this day with intention? And how would it feel if you were embraced in the success? So when you think about your intention, think about the words, but more than anything, pay attention to how it makes you feel. Because there's nothing better than moving through a day aligned with your intentions. So as you go through this day, recognize how you are creating the design of your life. And just honor your power. Allow yourself to influence all the situations that you encounter. And be open to the abundance of possibilities. And try not to be too rigid. Understanding that there are other options. But keep yourself open and aligned with the abundance that this day has to offer. And nurture that freedom. Freedom of choice. Freedom of love. Freedom is yours. And I'll just reflect for a little bit. does that feel? I wonder if you feel that personal expansion into what abundance means in your life now. There's a shift deep down in your soul when you focus on abundance. You're aligning with the energy of the universe and what it means to you to truly be part of your life, to wake up into the now, to remind yourself that this is your life, and this life should be lived with intention. So allow yourself to truly stay focused, to stay present, to feel free to choose and to live this life with purpose and intention. And watch as the universe responds. When you focus on the abundance of your life, the universe responds by showing you all that you have and more. It's the power of manifestation. And it's your power. So stay focused on that and move through this day aligned with the glory and the power and the energy that is yours. So now just come back and feel that breath flowing. That constant, peaceful, abundant breath. Just come back and feel how your body is resting. That glorious and beautiful, magnificent body. Come back and think about the openness of your mind. And open yourself up to be ready to move into the beauty of this day and carry all this with you. So if you'd like, take in a little bit deep of a breath and let that breath lift you up and open you up. And then let it out nice and slow and easy. And here you are, ready to move on in this beautiful day. So in your own time and when you're ready, gently open your eyes